Welcome to video. It's my project.
Yeah. So welcome again. As I'm gonna bring it up on the first video, I was talking about my epilepsy, and I had a seizure right in the middle of the first video. Um, during my and you're more than welcome to share part of it and what I was doing, the confusion. That's the best way to describe what my seizures look like, honestly. And I've been thinking about starting a group for Christians with epilepsy. 1 in 26 people will be having epilepsy for their, they will have epilepsy, and 1 in 10 people will have seizures in their lifetime. So it's a pretty common thing, and not a lot of people know about it or bring it out. Um, I don't know where I left off on the other video, but I was talking about how I have PTSD. I came here from Mexico, and part of my childhood gave me part trauma that when I became a father, I realized how important it is to be a father. Um, because if you don't do your job as a father, you can really hurt your sons or your daughters. Because they truly, most people think about their mother's love, right? People talk about how important it is to have a mother's love, but it's also how important it is to have a father's love. And when I think about my sons, I just get a little taste of what God feels for us. And when his only son died for us, that's the worst thing that somebody could ever wish for somebody else to go through. You know, it would be one thing for me to go through seizures, but I always pray, thank you, God, that it's me and not somebody that I love. Because I can see how my mom and my dad look at me and they just wish they could take it. But thank God the technology like this, the RNS that I have installed, is helping. Like I mentioned, 50 seizures a day versus maybe 13, 15 a month. So the chances of me even having a seizure in front of this camera, maybe it's a bad thing, but at the same time, maybe it's a blessing because people can see that seizures are not just a stereotypical fall on the ground and shake. It's a very complicated subject. Um, Feel free to follow me or send me messages or um, again, I love talking to people about my epilepsy, about my struggle, because the more I meet people, the more I realize how many people have the same thing beside you or have something similar. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me, Lily. It's good. You know, you had to pretty much walk by there.
So, like I mentioned, I've gone to church my whole life, and my uncle was a pastor. It's a pastor, as a matter of fact, and I had a lot of hatred towards God because of my childhood. I was um I was very angry at God because like why did I have to go through this in comparison to I see my cousins or friends and they're both parents and then I was getting in a fight with my cousin. He's the same age as me. My cousin was on top of him, punching him. Like I just frustrated. And what my uncle did kind of like woke me up. Like he came up to me, and I thought for sure he was gonna pull me out and just spank me because that's what I would have done. But he grabbed me and hugged me, and he said, "I love you, son." And remember, even though your dad isn't here to help you, like you have your father up there, and he cares for you. Uh, and that talk about that like really opened my eyes to see how important it is to be a good father. Um, and I hate crying in front of people, but now I could care less. I just want to remember things. So thank you for the opportunity to share. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for sharing with us.
Yeah, blessing. Well, no, thank you. It's a blessing for you guys to do this. I can't wait to hear other people's testimonies and help other people truly do open up.
Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. God bless you.
Thanks for
Yeah,
coming back.
yeah, thank